Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars, welcome to another PlayStation First Impressions video. Today I'm taking a look at Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Now this is a game that I bought several weeks ago and essentially has been kind of sat there until I had time to play it. Now I am a fan of 40k, of Warhammer 40k in particular. I'm not what you would describe as deeply knowledgeable of the lore and all this kind of stuff. But I've always quite enjoyed the Warhammer games, especially the tactical ones. And this one has been getting some pretty good reviews since it came out. So it was always a game that I was intending on playing and giving it a go. Because it ticks a lot of boxes for me, this game, you know what I mean? It essentially, what is this game? Well, I'm not going to give you an in-depth look into this game, hence why this is a first impressions video, because I haven't played a great deal of this yet, and my understanding is you can pump a lot of hours into this game, so I really want to take my time with it. But essentially it is set in the 40k universe, and you are a rogue trader. And the setup at the beginning is you end up on a ship, there's like a mutiny, there's all sorts of battles, things like that. You get to create your character. Right at the beginning you get to create and customize that character, their background, all that kind of stuff. Very, very in-depth character creation, I would suggest. I thought it was pretty good. And then you like I say, you're thrust into the game. There's this like kind of mutiny takes place. You start teaming up with people, and it's like a top-down, like isometric CRPG, but with tactical elements. And by that I mean it's turn-based strategy when you get into the combat, which I'm all over. I love them sort of games. As you know, if you follow my content, you know I'm a big fan of like XCOM type combat. And that's essentially what you get here. So fans of strategy turn-based combat are really going to probably enjoy this game, aspects of this game. Do you need to be a fan of Warhammer 40k to understand what's going on here? Yes and no. I suppose it helps. For me, I like to say I'm not I'm deeply knowledgeable on the lore and everything that's going on in the Warhammer games. I just think the environments that the games are usually set in are really cool. I've always thought that. I prefer the Space Marine type stuff to like the fantasy Warhammer stuff. That's my sort of bag, the 40k stuff. And the only real minus I've got for this game so far is the lack of voice acting. There is some voice acting for some of the characters, and then there's big chunks of it where there's none, and it's all text-based. So if you're one of these players that really enjoys hearing everything voice acted, you're probably going to be disappointed with this. I'm hoping maybe in the future they'll kind of update the game and give us a full voice casting. I think it would definitely improve the game because there's quite a lot of dialogue in this. It's quite a few long conversations where you're having conversations with characters and you're making choices and things like that. And it would just make it much more palatable, I think, if they were actually voice acted. Other than that, I don't have any complaints as yet. The combat is exactly as I would expect it to be. You know, you're hiding behind cover, you're using your abilities and your weapons to kind of do an attack on an enemy. Again, if you're familiar with turn-based strategy games, the XCOM type format, it's got everything that you would expect here, and then obviously it's got the Warhammer stuff like sewn into the combat as well. So so far so good with this game. I'm really enjoying it. As I've said, I want to put a lot more time into this before I even consider giving you guys what I would consider to be an in-depth review. And I've got a load of games as well that I'm wanting to do a lot more time with. I've still got Diablo 4 to carry on playing. I've got a lot of games really that I want to get played and reviewed for you guys, and this just is another one that's on the list. So stay tuned. I will try and get a review for you at some point, but needless to say, so far, if you had any doubts about this game, I mean, it's not a full price game. I paid $34.99 for this. It'll probably be due to go in a sale in a couple of months anyway. So it's not full priced. I think it's priced actually quite reasonably. If you like turn-based strategy games and you like Warhammer games, for me it's a no-brainer, this one. I think this even made Angry Joe's top 10 best games of the year. I think it came in at number 10 or number 9, something like that. So that says a lot, really. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed checking out this video for some early first impressions for this game. Let me know what your thoughts are on this game in the comments, if you've already got it, what you think of it, or if you're thinking of picking it up. And I will of course be back with more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.
Part of one of the institutions of the Imperium. But from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
I'll lay claim to the stars. Follow my lead! A new challenge for me? It's about time.
One of the Von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk! I'll see you terminated! Already done? Not a problem for me.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck, at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here.
Victory awaits. I won't tolerate weakness. I'll lay claim to the stars. None shall stand in my way. A new challenge for me. I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Spare none of them!
I took care of this one. Reduced to dust. My ears are ringing.
Let's see how they respond to this. All too easy.
This!
I took care of this one.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Dead to the heretics!
Victory awaits! I won't tolerate weakness.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for? Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's curve. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench, Fon Valencius, watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you...